Well, for Halloween, it was really, really great because we wanted to do something with the kids to help them relax and have fun. Because a lot of it so far has just been getting shots and doing paperwork and just kind of things like that kids get really bored with. And so we wanted to help them have fun. And at the same time kind of introduce a little more American culture. And so we tried to explain Halloween to them and dressing up in these weird costumes and going to strangers' houses and getting candy. And that was just a challenge, but very enjoyable to get them to understand what that was.
So we ended up taking a bunch, I think it was 12 kids, and most of them have been here less than a year, so they didn't know what Halloween was, and we tried to explain to their parents why we were taking them and why we were putting them in these crazy outfits. So we got them all together at one person's apartment and dressed them all up, and they were adorable, and just took them to a different neighborhood and took them trick-or-treating. And so they don't really understand English at all, but they knew that if they knocked on the door and somebody opened, they would just have to say trick-or-treat, and they would get candy, and it was the cutest thing ever.
And when one of the families that we went to pick up, they were really, really nervous about what was going on. They didn't really know. Like they knew they wanted to do it, but they weren't sure how it was going to go or anything like that. And so through, just trusting us and just knowing us, they came with us and we got them dressed up and, they put on a big M&M suit and crazy hats and leis and things like that, not really being anything in particular. And so throughout the night, they just started laughing and yelling and screaming with all the other kids and just having the best time of their lives. And that really, really touched me because when I took them back to their home later that evening, when we got to their house, they just ran out of the van screaming, Happy Halloween, trick or treat, before I left. So I went in and I spoke with the mom a little bit just about how the night went. And before I left, each kid came over and offered me a piece of candy out of their basket before they had eaten anything.